EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, sweet.
That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's a 1st down run with Elliott. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Jets will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for
Make a
granted,
better read.
especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try the left side here with Elliott. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Niners 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
Buffalo 18.
They send the tight end in motion.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. To the right, here's Elliott.
Yo, that's crazy.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown,
That's
49.
That's that on.
That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
Guy does his
This will
bullshit.
be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They give to Hall. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jonah Ellis, the one who got him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. From out of the gun, here's May. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to...
Oh, they are on him in a flat, and he's lost the football. The Niners have got him. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them, downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Back at 60.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 12. 1st down, Rams.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let go.
They'll go play action with May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Up from the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is May. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
He is good. Makes the score Jets 17, 49ers 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over.
Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll drop this for Elliott. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's complete to Elliott. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. There we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the
Hey,
most,
what's up?
Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Back to the air once more on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. He's got it inside the 5. And the 49ers have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 16. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Ready? Hut.
Here's a run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. York, good on the extra point. And the 49ers will cut it to a 2-point lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw now, May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. And a good run there on second down. A pick up 7. It'll bring up third and 3. now, May. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake, it's May. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first and 10, here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On the give, it's Hall. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing now is May. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll get the penalty yardage back, and more than that. He's a couple yards short of the first down, a gain of 13.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Look at that. He slinged it across his body and connected. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Let's go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll go right and find his running back.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Niners are back within a score. They trail now by 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Made out on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On play action, here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. From out of the gun, here's May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Third and short, and here is May. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They will run it over center with Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They put Wilson in motion. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Drake May. Touchdown, Jets. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
From out of the gun, it's a run with Elliott. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To the air now on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Elliott. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Elliott. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
A loss of 7. Brings up 3rd
So
down
2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 3rd and goal.
Go!
They'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
All right, now, what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here?
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it's York for the PAT. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
32, 49ers 25. York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break! Roll, roll, roll! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Trap 60, trap 60! Huh.
Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. May gonna look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And now it's decision time, Mike. And I'll tell you, this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. The question comes down to, do you trust your offense to put this game away and come up with a first down? Or do you punt the ball back and say, okay, defense, let's not give him any good field position? This is a big decision right here. I can't wait to see what he does.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing now is May. He's going to let this one go deep. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On second down, it's May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.